My brain is ready for the DNR Experience. Can I say one thing, right? Without y'all beating me up. The game last night from Jimmy Butler was slightly a fluke.
I think it was too.
Because how often do you get those numbers from him? I'm not trying to be that person.
But at the same time, they say he lost 12 pounds.
He does it when it's necessary.
No, he had a lot of rest.
He had a lot of rest.
Jimmy does it when it's necessary.
So it's necessary against the goddamn Sacramento Kings.
I agree. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
No, because the defense wasn't very good.
No. It was only way you'll say it was necessary is because we was on a 5-game losing streak and Jimmy Butler had to do everything he could.
I'm sure damn glad that he did it. You know, it showed a lot.
I tell you one thing. It showed a lot that this team isn't very good.
It showed a lot that we don't need to keep relying on Bam because Bam doesn't have that juice.
Or Duncan, because Duncan isn't the guy.
Tyler, he has the juice.
But it's so funny to me how this man could easily be a top 5 player in the league, and he just chooses not to be. All the decisions he makes.
You say it's choosing. I say it's philosophy. I think it's the coach's philosophy that's telling him to stop.
You think Spo is telling him not to be a star?
No, I think Spo is telling him to run the offense, get everybody involved.
That's the fucking lie. That's a lie, Dante.
But no,
why would he say, I want my big man to run the offense? Bam can't even run the offense.
It's not even about running the offense. It's about being aggressive. Like,
so
how are we supposed to utilize Duncan, Strus, whomever else if they just know that if they just I guess face guard those guys? Bam, they know Bam is not finna be aggressive.
So here's my question then. Why is Bam not shooting the 3-ball then? That isn't
it's not even about the 3-ball. We don't need him to shoot the 3.
Bam isn't afraid to shoot the 3-ball. Bam is told not to shoot the 3-ball.
No, I don't think Bam has to shoot the 3-ball.
It's not about the 3-ball.
I remember hearing a press conference with Eric Spoelstra where he said when he was talking about Jimmy and Bam having a bet that every time Bam shoots a 3-ball in the game, he gives $500 or some shit like that. But then Eric Spoelstra said, "Oh no, I don't like that idea." It is Eric Spoelstra's philosophy that Bam's job is to be a facilitator, get everybody involved before you take your shot. Eric Spoelstra has come out in many press conferences and says, "I don't love Bam's mid-range game. I like it late in the shot clock."
Can I say this real quick? Don't you think the best involvement for our team right now is to penetrate and kick out since we have a couple of shooters? When we have people like Tyler Hero or Jimmy Butler in the game, for some reason those seem like the only 2 guys that can penetrate the lane and kick out to our shooters. That is when we look really good. But this thing that Bam is doing, as soon as he get the ball, he pick up his dribble, and then he doing this handoff. What is that doing for our offense? Nothing.
No, because what he's trying to do is get shooters open with the dribble handoff.
He's not trying. But how is he getting shooters open? Because
it used to get Duncan Robinson wide open shots. It doesn't work anymore. But it was a play set.
When did that ever work? That play only works when you're looking for a good pick and roll for them to get a long pass.
This is the problem. You don't have any good pick and roll point. You don't have any good pick and roll players. You don't have a point guard that can use the pick and roll to his best advantage.
That's not true.
Goran is okay at that. Tyler, no. They can do it once or twice, but they're not good at it. You couldn't do it for an entire game.
If anything, we don't have a 4 or 5 that can do a pick and roll well besides Bam. I can't even think of anybody else.
Well, Precious can do it pretty well.
I don't know. I can't even remember this guy actually finishing consistently doing a pick and roll.
I've seen him do it well enough. I mean, he's a rookie. Like
I'm not giving anybody none of that rookie. You a basketball player. You're a professional basketball player. You should be able to do these things.
Well, not really, because as you see with KZ Okpala, you say, "Hey, you're a professional basketball player. You should know how to play help side defense," and he sucks at it.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
you play bad on ball too.
No, on ball he's okay.
No, he make a lot of
but you have to look at compared to the rest of the on ball defenders we have. He's one of the better ones.
KZ just needs more reps.
Long, Dante. He need what?
More reps.
Well, I agree with that, but it's still at the
Call me crazy. That 5 you seen last night, I feel like that's gonna be your 5. With I don't know if they're gonna have go around in there or not.
You mean the starting 5 yesterday?
Yeah.
The problem is they're gonna put Kelly O back in there because they don't trust KZ.
I think that's why they tested out KZ to see how he fits.
See, but the thing is, Kelly Olynyk is best coming off the bench, not starting. Kelly O's not a starter. He's a guy, give you quick hot minutes, and then. But if you got to play him for more than 30 minutes a game, it becomes a problem because as good as a help side defender he is, you're gonna have too many players on the court who cannot have good on ball defenders, who are not good at the point of attack defenders, and that's a problem. Like you can't really. He's gonna get beat in a lot of pick and rolls when the guy's setting the pick and they.
I don't know, really I know y'all hate Kelly, but I feel like he helps our offense.
Kelly has kind of like a love-hate thing going on with the fans. Like you love him when he's knocking down those threes, but then once he start missing them, you wonder why the hell is he pulling up?
I like Kelly.
All right, first thing, who the fuck likes licorice?
I like licorice.
Licorice is the word. Wait, you know what?
Ain't a Twizzler.
A Twizzler is a licorice. Okay, I like a Twizzler. Okay, you know what?
You talk about black.
I'm thinking about black licorice. That shit is terrible.
Yeah. You can't really trust people that like black licorice.
No, I don't think you can.
Type of people that
it's like the people that like candy corn. People that like candy corn, you can't trust those people.
No, people who eat the whole candy corn.
No,
you have to eat the yellow part.
No part of the candy corn you can like.
I eat the whole. I like candy corn.
Well, you've just shown
IAmTiana obviously eat half the candy corn. So really and truly, Dante, it's people that don't eat.
Candy corn is not candy corn. First, it shouldn't be called candy because it's just borderline what candy is.
What do you mean?
It is the worst. Candy corn is the fucking worst.
Whatever. I like candy corn. Really and truly, there's not a lot of sweets I don't like. I like.
But you love every sweet, but candy corn isn't a sweet. It's not. It's the thing that's super cheap that people buy. It's like coffee candy. You ever had coffee candy?
Right. So at what point do we get Jimmy Butler some help?
All right, let me say this real quick. Can I say this? Our team is solid. I agree with the whole we might need a new point guard. We might need a point guard, right? But to be honest, I think we beaten Brooklyn 7 games. We can beat them in 7 games.
Okay, first.
Let me say this real quick. It depends if Bam is aggressive.
Are you really saying that?
Yes.
Because I wrote on the calendar.
What you said?
My declaration, and you was laughing.
What you said?
It's written on the calendar. I declared on a certain day that the Heat would beat Brooklyn Nets in the playoffs.
Can I say something? Can I say something real quick? That was before I seen the mini-series of Bam. When I seen that mini-series, when we played Brooklyn, that changed my whole perspective of what this man can do.
If I could jump in here really quickly, I could just say, I don't think we're beating Brooklyn in 5 games, less than 7. So...
But how you figure that?
Okay, for instance, the reason why I don't think we could beat Brooklyn right now is because our defense is just so terrible.
Because we didn't have our core guys playing.
No, but look at our core guys. It's Kendrick Nunn.
You don't think Jimmy is a huge part of the defense?
We have 2 good defenders that are also good scorers, that also can play offense. It's 2. And maybe Avery Bradley.
I would put but
then that's 3. Everybody else is shit at defense. I mean, yeah.
But can I say this too? Yeah, we might be shitty at defense, but Brooklyn is even shittier.
Yeah, but guess what they can do? They can hit 120 points a game.
Okay.
We can't hit 120 points a game.
Yeah, we can with Jimmy.
How many points we hit last night? 105?
No, that was last night.
But that was against Sacramento. Sacramento's not a good defensive team.
It was like at least 130.
No, okay, but then they're gonna score.
And that was without Jimmy and Tyler.
Okay, so first is going to be the worst kind of basketball. Who can score the most points?
Well,
and it's like I don't want to see that kind of basketball.
We have a better chance at putting a good defensive thing out there.
We're gonna play him in zone because we suck at defense.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's hard to say. That's hard.
Like
I want to rely on Spo's abilities and say he's gonna come up with some brilliant.
I trust Spo.
I trust him. I trust him.
You know
right
what?
now is weird.
You know what?
Spo is an advantage in itself in the East.
I trust Spo, but at the same time, I don't trust our defenders. I don't. You know why? Because I'm gonna just say
gonna make another move.
I'm just gonna say it, and I hope people don't take this out of context and say,
I feel like
he's being
another move is gonna come, kind of like the one last year.
Like Lonzo Ball.
I'm not hating the Lonzo Ball thing.
Well, if you could get JJ Redick with him, so the other guys.
Yeah, the other guys don't get him. But I was looking at the number. You know, Lonzo Ball making $11 million this year. So like, there's no way you could get him and JJ Redick until February 20th when you could trade Myers Leonard and Mo Harkless. And the problem with that is
people trying to trade Mo Harkless.
Who the fuck want Mo Harkless on their team?
Once Mo Harkless get into good shape, he's gonna be useful.
In what area? Okay, I saw a stat the other day. Mo Harkless, we are 20 games in. We're more 20 plus games in. Mo Harkless has 12 points.
Oh yeah, I heard that too.
But he hasn't been playing. And then when he did play, he had 6 points, and then he
had 6 points because the 10 games beforehand he hit 3.
No, but he wasn't playing.
He was playing.
He was playing.
He played like one game.
No, he was starting for a few games.
So gave him like the first game, and then that was it.
No, it was a couple of games.
It was just one.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I'm about to say, can we fact check this, please? Because this man started a couple games.
Because Spo kept changing it. When season started, he kept changing that.
Bro, you really want Mo Harkless on your team?
Why not?
What does he do?
Once he get in shape, like, he gonna be able to offer defense and 3-point shooting. Like, that's what you need.
You can have him. I'll take Max though. I'll take Maxi Pad though. I like him. The only thing he need to do is shoot. That's it. But Mo can go. And I love Kendrick Nunn. I really like Kendrick Nunn, but at the same time, I just feel like he's not really doing anything for our team. So he can go.
He only started that once.
Okay, so I was wrong. Mo Harkless has played 9 games so far this year.
How many did he start? Can I guess first?
1.
No, I guess at least.
Oh wait, he did
at least 3 or 4.
Wait, he did. It was probably like 2.
He started 3 games.
3 games.
Every start he's had, we lost.
That's because it's because of him.
Okay, yeah, okay, I get that. All right, so
the numbers don't lie.
And out of he's played 9 games this season. Out of those 9 games, he scored 12 points.
Well, what minutes is he averaging?
His minutes he's averaging. Okay.
He hardly plays.
He scored in 22 minutes. His first game, he scored 3 points.
That was his first game.
His second game, 9 minutes in the game. Okay, understandable. He didn't score. The next game he scored 3. He played 3 minutes. He didn't score.
Exactly. It's not like he been playing, getting so many minutes.
His big minute production, he scored 3. It was 29 minutes. He scored 3 points. And
that last game he played a few minutes.
Yeah, he played 10 minutes and he got 6 points. But we do that. He's only had 1 game for the Miami Heat. If you look at plus minus and all the rest of that stuff, I'm not a stat nerd, so I don't give a shit about that. But if you look at plus minus, he's only had 1 game where he actually helped us win. He had a plus 11. Every other game is always it's almost double digit minuses. It doesn't
matter. You don't need him to be that guy. Like, he's a supplemental guy.
I get that. That's why you trade his ass. the whole idea is
Kelly.
He's making $4 million this year.
Who you have to get rid of is Kelly, Myers, Nunn, and Duncan. You have to get rid of them.
Yeah, but just for Lonzo and JJ Redick.
You do. You gotta with the players that you're gonna get back or that you're trying to get back. You need
again, but you can't trade Kelly. You can't trade Myers Leonard until February 20th. That's when, and he has to agree to a trade.
We can trade him. We just have to guarantee, and I'm sure.
No, because of how his contract is situated. Him, Goran can't be traded until February 20th. That's just because
that's not being traded.
I know, but I'm just saying because they re-signed and how they re-signed. But I'm just saying they can't be traded till February 20th.
Either way, that's right around the corner. Yeah,
it is. It's literally 21 days away. We're doing this podcast on January 31st. Just for context.
What's today's date?
January 31st. just for context. But
I don't be knowing.
the time is 4:08 in the afternoon. But the point I'm just making is you can't. What the New Orleans Pelicans are right now.
Oh, I wasn't talking about the New Orleans trade.
But we're talking about JJ Redick, though.
I was talking about
What are you talking
PJ
about?
Tucker and.
Oh no,
Victor
but they're not
Oladipo.
trading them. Victor Oladipo loves it in
Hey, you give
Houston.
them something worth them getting for, they will do it.
Yeah, but he loves it in Houston.
And
They're on a winning streak right now. Like, you think I'm going to give up a winning streak for Tyler
Who was
Hero
the trade? You said Victor Oladipo
and PJ Tucker, but I don't think that's
and
happening
PJ
anymore.
Tucker.
Because again, Houston is in a really good spot. They're in a
Getting
winning
out the
streak.
East if they make that trade, so they have to scrap this whole Bradley Beal junk because he's not coming this season.
No, Bradley Beal's not leaving. I don't think he's leaving at all forever. Not forever, but he's not.
At least not this season.
Not this season. He's going to stay.
So they need to make that move so they could throw in a first if they have to.
We don't have any first. I mean, we probably do.
One.
We'd probably have one. But the point I'm making
first with Duncan, why wouldn't they do it?
Because it's like that's not enough. Victor Oladipo is a good player, and they are winning right now with Victor Oladipo. I say they have a very fun backcourt with John Wall and Victor Oladipo. That's a really good backcourt.
Though, if you send them Nunn, Duncan, what's his name?
Okay, first,
Iguodala.
I don't think so. I think that Houston team is pretty solid. With the pieces they have right now. Like, you have Victor Oladipo, you have John Wall, you have Eric Gordon still there. You have PJ Tucker. I'm forgetting a lot of the other roster's name. I could really just pull it up right now.
I barely know anybody on the Houston roster.
And I'm trying to.
Well, it doesn't matter. But
I don't care about.
There's a move that the Heat
team
will make. I don't know what it is though. They know that they have to make a move.
Like, for me, the move would be for me. I mean, and me. I'm just saying, if I like this idea, trading for Lonzo and Steven Adams. I know that seems like, oh, why would I get a big man like that when he's a big lumbering big man? But I think he's the perfect complement.
I think that is just a personal bias there. You just love that dude.
The Aussie, yeah. Well, I think he's from New Zealand, but yes, I do love Steven Adams. But
I like that though.
Steven Adams would be a good.
I like that more
because why? Steven Adams, he's great at setting picks. Mm-hmm. You need a legit big man. I am so tired of this idea.
So he coming off the bench?
No, he would start.
He started?
He would start because if I'm getting rid of Kelly Olynyk, and if I want a real point guard.
So what? He's a center though.
Yeah.
So you got to bring Bam out.
Put Bam to the power forward because Bam is a very good shooter. Bam, he may not be able to shoot a 3-ball, but his range is far enough to say, oh, you got to play him up close.
Yeah. So we're bringing in about $40 million. How much are we bringing in? 30, 40?
He's making 25. Steven Adams making $25 million this year, and Lonzo's making 11. Yes, I've been looking it up a while.
But I'm just saying. So that's what we're doing. We eating up our cap space for them too.
So, but who else is out there? Who else is out there? Like, everyone has this idea of 2021 or the 2021 free agency. Like, everyone says, "Oh, well, that's the free agency." But look at the market now. The market is just Kawhi Leonard, and he's not leaving Clippers.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan.
You want DeRozan?
You want DeMar DeRozan? Like, so this is where we can't.
You have to state the obvious.
If you want DeMar DeRozan, just trade for his ass right now. You can do it, no problem. Why not? They want to get rid of LaMarcus Aldridge and DeMar DeRozan. You could pick up
There's
the both of them.
also a play for LaMarcus.
Like, if there's a play, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Like, me personally, right now, I will call San Antonio.
You really don't know right now who's available until the trade deadline. You really don't.
Well, right now we know that Lonzo Ball is available, JJ Redick is available.
Yeah, you know New Orleans is trying to move their players, but other than them, you don't know who's available.
I know, but like,
from what I heard, he going to the Knicks or something.
Who?
Ball.
No.
JJ Redick might
Lonzo
go
Ball not go.
I don't know. I heard that he going.
Brooklyn don't have enough to give away.
Knicks.
Like
they might send what's his name. The guy on their bench.
Kevin Knox?
That they got from the Clippers.
Who they got from the Clippers?
What's his name? It's like slipping me right now.
I don't want DeMar DeRozan.
They got the guy from the Philly. He was a shooter.
He good, but he a jinx.
No, but here's my question. You know what? I just thought of I think a good trade would be DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge for all your little pieces of shit, you know. And you know
you ain't gonna win no championship, then.
Why? Because
you're going to the championship. You ain't gonna win.
But that would be a good solid team because LaMarcus Aldridge can shoot the 3-ball and he can play with Bam. He's slow as shit, but you know he can still do a lot of stuff. And DeMar DeRozan is a great 2. Plus DeMar DeRozan, you know, him and Jimmy Butler are actually friends. You put DeMar with Tyler.
Why Jimmy ain't using his plugs right now? Like, why he ain't trying to get these guys in here? Like, I thought a lot of people like Jimmy.
Because it's Miami.
I don't feel like we gonna get any of these players. None of them. We don't have the clout like D-Wade to get these players. People think Pat had anything to do with all these players that we got. No, he just go get some old players.
So now they're bashing Pat.
Some old bums.
It's Landry Shamet. They might send him for JJ Redick.
Landry Shamet? Oh, why did everyone love Landry Shamet so much?
Because he's a shooter.
But he's not good. I don't think Landry Shamet is very good at basketball. He may be able to shoot, but it's like, you can shoot, but like you kind of suck at everything else. And everyone goes like, "Oh well, he's a great defender. Though he has a great plus minus." This is the problem.
Not getting anybody. I don't know why y'all still thinking that they getting anybody. They're not getting anybody.
Well, they have to because this team isn't good enough right now. This team,
I think we're good enough.
But are you good enough to win a championship? Are you better than the LA Lakers? And that's the question. No. Like, if this ain't about winning championship, then what the fuck is this about?
We're missing some size there. We're missing Steven Adams. We're missing that.
Yeah,
but I do feel like we're good enough to get out the East. I do feel like that. But winning a championship is, I don't think we go beat LA. But
I just, I don't believe that we're good enough right now. So we need to make a trade.
But how about the game last night? Forget the trades. I like what I seen last night.
I'm going to be 100% honest. I didn't even see it.
You didn't see the game?
I saw like the first half, and I was like, I don't want to see this anymore. I'm starting to hate the Miami Heat because they're such a boring basketball team.
It was a boring game.
They're not a boring team.
They are a boring team because
haven't been able to get any rhythm.
No, it's because the reason why I believe they're boring is because like last year's team, that was a good defense. Oh, they weren't a good defensive team,
but
basketball.
They usually. I do
exactly. We watch them.
I look at basketball. I look at basketball for the intellectual part of basketball. I like the okay. What is the mind? Why
you watch the whole game then if you like the boring?
No, I don't like the boring. No. I don't like Miami's idea of basketball. Let's just see how many fucking threes we could take. That's not fun.
No, see, I don't understand that, and
the Heat don't take a lot of threes. The only reason we were is because Tyler and Jimmy were hurt.
Yeah, but But
as you were saying,
last night,
a lot of Jimmy points came in the paint.
I know. Last night he was living in the paint. A lot of Tyler points
come in the paint. He didn't even shoot threes like
he was living in the paint. He was living in the paint. I get that, but I can't look at Kelly Olynyk brick 8 threes a game and be like, okay, I'm okay with this. No,
Kelly is inconsistent. That's why he's not gonna be a focal point. He's like a role.
No, but this is the problem. Kelly Olynyk should be like the 10th man off the bench on a good team. Kelly Olynyk.
But who's gonna play against ahead of him?
Huh?
Who's playing ahead of?
That's the problem with this team.
He would, but he's hurt.
That's the problem with this team. We don't have a good power forward.
I feel like people just gotta be patient, and I feel like that he will make the move that they need to make.
I don't think the move is there. I don't think there's a move to make. I don't know there's a move to make.
There's a move.
What's the move? Who's the disgruntled player that's not Bradley Beal?
You talking about a star? Star? No, we could show.
I like this. I like the small pickup. Like, I'm thinking Nerlens Noel
we can want to make
Steven
a move
Adams
that helps us, like how that move last year. It was a small move, but it helped us.
I get that.
We're gonna make another one this year. And
nobody had a clue that move was gonna help us.
I felt that way because I didn't know. I hated that. Did you do that? I hated that we gave up Justice, but I knew Jay Crowder was good. I knew Andre Iguodala will help us. I
thought the other way around. I thought Jay Crowder was a bum, and
I like Jay Crowder.
Iguodala always gonna help us a lot.
Jay Crowder,
they both.
I have this thing. Anytime I see a basketball player with dreads, I always say that nigga gonna work hard for me.
Oh my god, get out of here! I'm gonna say this right.
Name a basketball player right now with the dreads who isn't the hardest worker out there. You can't name one.
Hold up.
A dark skin dude with dreads and say this man ain't gonna work hard.
Nene wasn't that much of a hard worker.
Nene was one of the hardest workers on the court. He couldn't name a single player in the NBA that didn't have dreads and say this MF are gonna be going out there and playing.
I know who was bummed though with dreads. Derrick Rose. Dang, that man's a bum.
No,
we should get Derrick Rose.
No, but here's the thing.
That I'm switching.
But here's the thing. I'm not saying. I said dark skin. You gotta have dark skin with dreads. If he can't be light skin with dreads.
I wanted us to get, but
Jeremy Lin had dreads.
But he's Asian. He's Asian. I'm talking about.
But you racist not?
Huh?
But you racist? Why they gotta be dark skinned?
Oh no, because that's the formula.
It's too much.
Anytime I see a dark skinned dude with dreads, I'm saying, God damn, this man about to kill us. He about to get like 7-8 rebounds. He about to get 7-8 rebounds just on hustle points.
No, I feel like if they just dark, period. Like
no, because there's a lot of dark skinned players in the league where you say, oh man, he's kind of trash, he doesn't work hard. Like, but if you dark skinned with dreads, I'm saying you the hardest worker out there. Man. It's like when we drafted Precious.
Would you guys say that we are about to go on a run?
No.
I don't. It's hard to say.
I don't think so.
One game.
You know why? Because Tyler Hero doesn't know how to keep it in his pants.
We're about.
What?
I don't know. I just want to go with the joke.
It's a possibility is taking out our whole team.
Yeah, Tyler Hero.
Hey, if he has, that means we get to reschedule our game, so we're good.
Yeah, but then okay, but
so what does this mean?
The problem is tested. No, someone tested positive that was living in his house.
He may have to quarantine, and now the whole team.
But the whole team now.
No, well they're gonna do contact tracing.
He probably gonna have to get tested
for all right.
No, it don't work like that. The dogs only work for Miami. You gotta get contact tracing, and you gotta sit out a few days.
I think if the team is we can still go. We're gonna make a run back. We're gonna at least get back to 500 very soon.
The schedule lightens up because you're playing Charlotte. You play the Knicks twice.
Tough teams for us to be short-handed.
Goran coming back then? If Goran come back then, I say yeah, we're gonna make a run.
Goran get healthy. We wore him down too early.
Goran is suffering from old man disease.
And Tyler back. Well, I don't know if Tyler coming back.
We ran him down too early. He has to get right.
I can't believe this man played one game and now he got to sit out all these games.
Well, we don't know yet. We got to see.
Who, Tyler? He done sat out what, 3 games?
What are you talking about?
Talking about Goran.
Oh, I thought you were
talking about Tyler because I am still on the front that Tyler Hero is a little bit of injury prone, but you know
Tyler's not injury prone
because last year he didn't play half the season last year.
But that was because of something with his foot.
It
wasn't multiple injuries. It was one injury.
But then he got another. How you 19 years old, 20 years old with neck spasms? That's an old man.
I think somebody.
What you mean? Let me not.
You're 30, okay?
No, let me put my age out. Let me tell you about neck spasms. It's hard to bounce back from them too.
No, I think he might have just got some whiplash. He might have ran through a hard screen and like whipped his neck or something.
They call it neck spasm. That's an old man disease. I get neck spasms because I sleep weird. Okay, I'm old.
That's old.
He might have a herniated disc in his neck or something.
All right. Yeah. You say herniated disc. That still sounds like an old man disease.
It's not.
That sounds like, oh, I'm a white man. I got to work really hard.
We all have a little herniation down our spine. It's just not affecting us right now.
Okay.
If you guys haven't noticed, Tiana's a PTA, so that's that the Greek working for you.
No, but Tyler Hero for me is a little injury prone. I'm just sorry.
Tyler's not injury prone. About injury prone, then we go down the line of Justice Winslow. I don't know what's going on with that.
He's still not playing, right?
He still hasn't played.
Still not playing. And got some goddamn nerves.
We made the right move.
You know what I'm starting to think?
Oh, now y'all know.
Maybe we made.
No, I believe we made the right move.
This man has played maybe 20 games in 3 years.
Yeah, that man.
They're probably gonna decline his last option.
Yeah. I'm surprised they start.
His last year is a team option. They're lucky.
Oh, okay.
They're lucky we put that. They're lucky we put that in the contract.
He got brittle hips. That's what his problem is.
But what was his hip? I think he got hip problems. His low back or his hip.
Yeah, it's his leg this time.
I think it's his SI joint. I think it's his SI joint. Because if they're saying hip,
huh?
What's that?
What?
An SI joint.
If they're saying,
everybody in the room know what it is, but you.
if they're saying,
That's why this is two girls and a dummy. Okay.
but if they're saying,
Podcast.
I feel like if they're saying hip, it might be low back, because when it was with us, it was the low back,
It was
right?
low back, yeah.
So I think it might be that joint in between both, the SI joint.
He need to man up. That's what I say.
That's what. Gut it through. I don't care if you. I don't care
He
if
did get hurt again in practice. I think he fell, so it might genuinely be his hip. I don't know.
That's that privilege. That's all it is. I'm pretty sure most of these players dealing with some type of an injury. Is it that serious?
Well, a lot of the Miami Heat always said that the problem with Justice was that they thought he didn't gut it through. Which,
That's what
you know what, I always kind of felt like that's a little racist. How these fucking white people going? You know what? I need to stop being so racist.
Is that racist?
How is that racist?
Because Pat Riley saying, "Oh, he needs to just gut it out," like here.
Don't worry, people. I will cut that out.
I'm like, what the heck? How is that even racist?
I don't know. I just found it real racist. It's
not racist.
There's a lot of undertone of racism in sports because it is that whole plantation owner. Huh?
You think Pat?
I know.
Okay.
Hey.
No, we're not going there.
Let's just be honest.
We're not going there.
Pat
I
Riley
think it
did
might
vote
be
for
time
Trump.
to end the podcast. How long has it been?
Pat Riley did vote for Trump. I just want to say. I'm not calling him a racist. I'm just saying he voted for
It
Trump.
has been 47 minutes.
All right, I think we should.
Well, okay. If we're gonna end it, I still want to get my 3 minutes of dummy. So
I think the Heat are about to go on a run. We're going to get back to 500. Jimmy has brought back another energy, another level. Yeah. So
Okay, now this is my prediction. Jimmy will play next game and then find some fucking shit wrong with him and not play for another game. I love Jimmy.
Jimmy just probably get hurt a lot because he plays so hard. Like, he sacrifices his body.
No, he does.
he need to calm that shit down. Like don't do that for
Like that
regular season.
first Magic game when he was going super hard. I was like, you is scaring me out here. Like, just calm
But here's the
down.
thing. You kind of wish Bam would do that.
Yeah,
Bam is younger.
Bam is scary. I'm not gonna get into that, but Bam is scary.
And you know what?
Like, you know what happened when Tyler was hurt for 7 games and he came back on the court? I felt like, wow, I feel like we got a star player back.
Yeah.
Bam, when he's on the court, I feel like,
No.
Yeah.
So this is how
he's only scary offensively. Defensively, he's a beast.
Yeah.
But
my thing is, earlier I was saying that Bam, it's all philosophy. Bam is told what to do.
that is not true.
No. But here's my thing.
Only giving him instruction. Nobody
Here's my
else.
thing.
Bam is just too scared to step out the box.
Yeah, no. But here's my thing. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Tyler out here dribbling, shoot, whatever shot he wants.
Exactly.
No, my point is, Bam, if he's told to do the philosophy, dude, they paying you $160 million. They ain't gonna get rid of you. Go fucking shoot the ball. Like, say, fuck your philosophy. Hey, it's my time. They can't dictate trades.
You know what it is? We've gave a max to a system player.
No, you know what it is? I think he care about his stats.
We gave the max to a system player.
He doesn't care about his stats. He doesn't care about his stats. That's the problem. If he would take more shots, he would care about his stats more.
But he care more so about more.
I feel like I just summed it up.
This gets the rest right on my stomach.
We gave the max to a system player.
I wouldn't say that we gave him max to a system player because he does have top 5 potential.
No, he does. You
But
see that? Tia, wait a second. You ain't see that he has that top 5 potential. You didn't see that?
Why? Because he was standing there shooting open jumpers.
Those weren't open jumpers.
They were open jumpers.
They were kind of open. He just get that one little pump fake and then.
And you have to beg him to take the open jumper.
Yeah, and you gotta go through 5 or 6 pump
potential
fakes.
that he has it though. Now you just have to unleash it. You gotta unleash it. That's it. And once it's unleashed, Bam is gonna be a beast. A beast.
It's like you gotta brainwash him or something.
Well, if that's what it takes, let him see a psychiatrist. Something.
No, you know what it is? I want people on Twitter to keep calling him out. Keep calling him out.
Yeah.
Keep letting them see that she's playing trash.
Because he one of them guys say, well, it ain't the NBA player, so it's like, I don't care. Y'all never picked up a basketball before.
Well, NBA players, we give him a lot of praise. You see how they had to go through so many hoops to get this man jersey.
I know.
Dang. They love Bam.
They do love Bam. You know why? Because he's a role player. No, I'm joking.
He's not a role player. What? You're making this hand gesture.
Or are you trying to wrap us up? Well, okay. Well, if we're going to wrap up, I still want to get my few minutes of sports talk.
You want me to intro you in?
It's not going to be 3 minutes. Just a few minutes. A few minutes of sports. Of something I saw in sports.
All right. That's just going to have his little 3 minutes of...
Not 3 minutes.
Couple minutes.
All right.
Ramble.
So, a recent proposal by the Major League Baseball says they want to introduce a designated hitter to both the American League and National League. I think this is the best idea ever. I am so tired of seeing some pitcher go out there and try to swing at a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. It's the easiest out in baseball, and we need to get rid of it. The pitcher hitting. Let's just get someone. Let's get 9 guys out there who can hit. Let's stop with this whole pitcher goes out there and an easy strikeout. I know there are a few good pitching hitters out there, like Madison Bumgarner, and some people like Jose Fernandez. May he rest in peace. Was a great hitter. Well, he was a pretty good hitter. But I'm so tired of seeing this. Please, Major League Baseball, your sport is dying. I love your sport. Let's revamp it. Let's now make the designated hitter in every league thing, not just one. That is Dante's few minutes of rambling.
Do people actually watch baseball?
Yes, baseball is very good. I love baseball, okay?
Dante don't watch no goddamn.
I watch baseball all the time.
Dante watch baseball.
I watch baseball all the time. Are you kidding me? I love baseball.
I like baseball. I like the highlights of baseball, but you can't get me to sit.
I will watch an entire
Why
baseball
do you think
game.
they sell so much to look at baseball games? People can't last so.
No, because everyone says baseball is a background sport and not a where it's not about when you go to a baseball game. It's not about the game itself. It's about the environment around the game. Going there, getting a hot dog, going there, talking to your family, or going there with your dad, looking at a baseball game. That's what everyone thinks. Not me. Shit, I like the game of baseball. The game of baseball is fun.
I feel like we gotta test that theory. We go take Dante through a baseball game, and he has to be insanely engaged the entire.
No, okay. Let's be honest. I will go because baseball has a lot of downtime. I will go on my phone. Go on my phone for a few minutes because there's a lot of downtime in baseball. The pitcher, there's a lot of timeouts. The pitcher has to get off the mound for whatever goddamn reason. We do need to speed up baseball, but that's a discussion for another day. Because baseball is just too goddamn long sometimes. I love baseball. It's just too goddamn long sometimes. Do you know they had a baseball game that lasted almost 10 hours one time? Who wants to be at a
Again, do people actually watch baseball?
They went to 20 innings. I'm like, what the F, bro? And then
I appreciate the sport, but ain't no way you gonna have me sitting down watching 10 hours of baseball. Like what?
Yeah, 10 hours.
Give me a highlight tape.
No, but the best part of those 10 hours is the end of it where, all the pitching is gone, so now they got to bring in the left fielder to pitch. That's always fun to me. Anytime I got to see a position player pitch, I love it. Just like,
I played the sport and it was boring.
That's you. I love baseball, okay? Favorite player of all time? Gary Sheffield. My swing was just like Gary Sheffield. I come up there swinging that bat. Everybody, King Griffey Jr. I like King Griffey Jr., but Gary Sheffield, and that's why Gary Sheffield played for my favorite team. You can't beg
me to name 5 baseball. I can name at least 4.
You know what? I think I called him Mason Bumgarner when I meant to say Madison Bumgarner.
See, look. Dodgy don't watch that.
It's an easy mistake because Madison Bumgarner is a very good hitter in baseball. A pitcher that could hit in baseball.
In my former life, we didn't have the DNR Experience. I'm so